Good evening, good afternoon, or good morning. I'm Lord Hudson, and this is City Skylines Hamilton, and it's a beautiful day in City Skylines, as you can see. Blue skies all around. And today, I'm gonna build something that I wanted to build for quite a while. And that's a little highway rest stop. I don't want to do it the Dutch way, where we have on each side of the highway a gas station and a parking lot. I want to do it the French way. And if you're not familiar with the French R, or however you pronounce it, it's basically on one side of the road, and you got an off-ramp here that turns you into a little overpass, and on the other side you have this little roundabout. Generally you have one roundabout, sometimes they have two roundabouts. You go up one roundabout across the highway to another roundabout. And then from that roundabout, you can either go on this side of the highway or you can go to the gas station. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna make one that has one roundabout, or maybe a little roundabout on top here. First off, I'm gonna get some flat land, or at least see what is pretty flat. This is pretty flat here. Let's extend that a bit. That will be the base of our little gas station. I get rid of those trees here. And let's give this the same height for a large portion. I'm not sure why there's a little bug in the terraform tool. It doesn't always show all the options. You just have to select another option here and go back. Let's get rid of the trees on this side and on this side, so we don't get those trees popping up. Okay, I want this to be about 12 higher, but I'm not sure if this is the same height unit as height 2 on the roads, because then it would be 26. If I say 26, this should be about the same height. The road goes up 12. And I'll make the plane at this height as well. Add this in here and fill it up. Should be plenty of room built. Let's start with the little roundabout on top here. This might be safe side. And this with this road, and we can need the off ramp there later on. 3 by 3 by 3. Gonna add the cross in the middle here, just so that we maintain the roundness of it all. And then we're gonna do, let's pause this, and let's go 3 out on this side, 3 out on that side. There's a bit of a hill here. Might cost some. bit short. Better. And do another 3 here. And of course this is already going up here. We might have to... I don't think we have to lower this. No, that would work. We might actually want to raise this a bit. Let's get rid of this. Let's raise this about 20. Get rid of this and hit a bit. That's not 20. Undo 20. Maybe put the strength on 0.5. Right, wrong brush. Let's see. Okay. Just back a bit. And 3. Connect it up to that. A bit of nope. Let's get rid of this. And let's done. High drift, but that shouldn't be a problem. Let's fix this. 3 was a 3. Nice Android. Want to poke it up right there. Now I need to get across here. E12. More like, yeah, it's 12. You can have a roundabout. And by 3. A mini roundabout. Also add the crossroads here to maintain its shape. And get rid of this here. And it's the off ramp. And it go up. I want you to walk up to this right here. Let's check. Smooth that out a bit. Cannot. Maybe it will fix itself. Yeah, it will fix itself. Good. Get rid of that, and let's get rid of that. Have this on ramp here, off ramp here. Let's just orientate it correctly and do the same on this side. Probably mean that we're going to do this one first, and then I can carve away a bit of excess land here. Let's from side. Here, and we're gonna connect you up to there. And ironically enough, it does the same here. That will fix itself once we remove the inner workings, and it does. This is a three-way roundabout. And I guess up to about here is where there is no need for this, so around about there. Drive that back a bit. And again, 3. That's not bad. Let's orientate this the right way. And the same thing. Here we go. Up. And from here on out, we're gonna have 2 extra roads. One is the exit towards the resting area and the actual gas station, and the other is the return road. Which the return road will be, I'm gonna use this one. And road will be on this side. No. And the exit is, let's turn up snap. Will be like that, and this will be all smoothed out later on. So now we can move this, and it will look okay. It does. Can upgrade this to actual on ramps and off ramps. Bit smaller. And that's for some reason they're here. This is the off ramp marker. Sound barrier will watch for this. I think. And I'll have the same one. So upgrade highway to highway without sound barrier. Basically the same design, it just has a sign saying do not enter. Operate. Looks okay. We're still gonna use the concrete a bit here. Okay, it's all gravel. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. That's too bad. Well, we could move them in a bit closer. Let's try that. Yep. Gonna move a bit closer. Watch out on you bits. That one. Doing this in black and white or without any color is rather challenging, but can be done. That's where it's right. Yeah, sure, it can be done, no problem. What's a tad more forward? There we go. That looks like it's part of it all. And definitely here it needs to go forward quite a bit. Let's get it orientated correctly. A bit more. There we go. As long as the point doesn't intersect with this line here, it's okay. Now this is going to be something different. It already goes up here. Side, pick to the front. Actually, I want to make it a bit more here. Will always remain wonky because we go up right away here. Unless I can change that. I guess I can change that. It's more a matter of I want to change. Let's see. This was the area, so then I destroy this and this and this and bring it all hopefully that means that we're snap correctly. It's a lot flatter. Let's get rid of this. And for some reason it brought back just there the... Okay, let's fix that. The way it did that can be weird. For some reason it... maybe I did that, I'm not sure, but... I don't think so. This is for exit ramp. It does seem to fit a lot better. It does, doesn't it? Can I just add a few concrete behind it? And there we have it. Off ramp, on ramp. Situation. Let's do a search for gas station, and we should have a couple. That's the BP pluggable, but it... okay. Let's... just make this corner. And we go in. That road. I don't think there is much of... Oh. Yeah, that's an empty plot. Let's do this one. That looks better. And let's not use that. Let's use the pedestrian road, right? Let's use that here. Is that can get this there. And then continue from here. Unfortunately, that doesn't really work. That kinda works. This is going to be our parking area for trucks mostly. We need some extra land on this side. Gonna give it extra space. Around about there, there, and this. Just want this to be a little bit like this, and then straight that. All right. Exit road. On this side, it's also gonna be we are gonna get the trucks in here, and we're gonna have a little drive or regular car parking here, and we're gonna have a little free area out there. Maybe to a restaurant around here too. Let's go off here further. So, and we're gonna get concrete. Let's see. Use this. Right. If we can connect it up in a straight line. So we have these on-ramp situations here. Let's see, trucks. We have all manner of trucks, and let's see how big they are. They fit in this one perfectly. This needs to be. Another truck which is here. Truck shoot. I have more trucks than this, but don't all. Baggage truck. Tube. Right, let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure if that will get what I want, but I do think it does. Okay, this one isn't doing anything. This one is good. I'm kind of reversing these. Basically trying to make large rectangles. Okay, look where you can park. And this needs to be pretty much up there. Pretty much parallel. Possible. So much. Angle on. I think this should work. This is unfortunate. Get there. Let's do this slightly different, like this. And then fill this in. Go back to parking. This works so much better. And we're gonna do this slightly different. I think most will fit in here though. Let's see, semi. Do we have semi trucks? Ah, look, it almost fits perfectly. Not sure what this is. And truck. I have a FedEx here. I'm not sure how many cars I actually have, but I think this will populate itself pretty rapidly. Okay, let's go back to the concrete. No, let's first do pathways. Of course, going to have pathways. Next, this up. Probably here. Going to the private parking lots. And we're going to be filled in. There's some indications of roads, not too much. Can we fill this in? I think we can, as long as it's not part of the model. See where the big nope. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Parking. Not park a ring. Mouth. Sure if we have like cars. Used to be stuff. I really never gave it any thoughts of downloading cars. We have a police car. We can do that. We have a shopping cart. But that's about it. We have to rely on actual people coming in here and parking. Not a problem, we can do that. Let's that. One is to let's go back to parking. I do have a few smaller ones. Random street, no parking. I don't you. Yeah, this one definitely doesn't fit. Well, we can place it. What happens if we place this one? That looks absolute crap. Unless we this. Actually, let's just completely destroy this. Second. Doesn't need. There, but if we yes, this and hook up to there. Just and then you just tiny bit. Do I need solution on this? And I guess we just have to use this. So go back to concrete. Like most things I do, I haven't planned this, I've never done this before, so I'm just winging it for a large portion. I do like it when stuff works. I'm just gonna extend this a bit here. So that looks like you can go around it all the way. I should have got a buffalo, I think it's called, buffalo grill. Not sure how it's named. Here it is. It's the buffalo grill. And if you want to eat something, do it. Right here. Get a pathway in here so that people walk towards it from pretty much any direction. Rent. If plenty of those. The okay. Not sure what the problem is with this, that they don't really want to work. We have a subway, which is of course something that you always see at, you see at least a lot of them near highways. Do we have a good spot for that? Have again with the same bug. What the hell is that? These are assets I downloaded today, and I make sure that, see if there are no attributes required, and apparently these have requirements that I do not have, but they were not listed. And if an asset builder doesn't list the assets required for it to work, then you get these kind of weird bugs. Yeah, I'm gonna make a little area here. So let's just let it run, because it will run. And I'm not sure if we could have like, I'm not sure if this thing can find markers and they will work. Okay, does this work? It seems to be placing something, but I cannot orient it. I'm not seeing what direction it is. We might have some very troublesome parking going on here. It's the hangaround markers and the large smoke markers. Does seem to work. I'm not gonna place it because removing those things is nearly impossible. Of course, there is no water or power here. I'm gonna give this its own little wind turbine. This should start running pretty quickly. Now, normally nobody would come off the highway here, but for some reason parking lots always tend to draw people in. I'm not sure why. They just like it, I guess. Let's speed up, take a second, and see if people will come here. There's actually somebody driving around. Ah, yeah. One thing that we do need to fix though is this. All these roads here are currently off limits. Pretty much everything. Gonna change that. So now everything should be able to come across here and park here and do whatever they want. Let's make the little parking picnic area here. Let's start by adding some trees. This is pretty big. Do that. The strength is okay. And we're gonna get some tables. Let's get some of these tables alongside here. Gonna have, that's not a hedgerow for some reason. Riding stable. Wrong image. Let's get the hedge. Well, that looks like a turret. A little bit of a sound barrier. With all the traffic racing below. The wee one. Or two. Exactly. Yes, it's too short. Let's get a few more trees in here. Actually, it's like the same trees. And let's start smoothing this out here. But this can drop down pretty much. Very gentle slap on this. Let's continue this forest here. Send it a bit in. See how this thing looks. at night. No cars parked yet. There we go. And it's not, and sometimes in France they have an extra exit. It goes to a little wee village here. Sometimes it's actually the toll roads. And in this case I might actually do that. Add a little town there. Right about here. Might populate this. Let's see if we need to rebuild across here. Might be something that's necessary if we want to make road come off here. Let's go for a large push. Both sides. That looks absolutely horrible. Let's not do the bushes. Antler. Not sure what kind of tree that is, but you know what? Let's do a small oak on the right side and none this side. It's a wee town. Generally means that just a couple of, nothing more, and a small church. Gonna have to switch on this side. That is where I have just a tad more. Alright, let's go for the church. Oh, that's really perfect. We have other churches, but I'm not sure how they're named. And we have the Madonna, one end or two ends, which we can hide. There. The water, not a problem. We can hook it up to there. That's same. Of course. And maybe we have a small cemetery which we can place. Deep there, but be able to remedy that. At the foot of this mountain. Let's see. Continue this road a bit further. Trees here. Drop on off. And little towns like this often do have like a little school, an école. I'm not sure if there's enough power from the windmill. At countries out there. Just gonna add a second wind. I do think it has plenty of room, but there's not much wind here, so of course that's the on top of the mountain. And just for safety, we're gonna add a firehouse, and I'm gonna do the regular one. And the turnpikes, that's actually just okay. That's funny. All booths are considered police for some reason. And let's just add small. Just so this area is covered and we won't see the annoying little yeah, we need to hook this up. Are we going to hook it up? These classic walls. So we have a wee little town there. They still have some trouble with the power. That cannot be helped right now. It will restore itself pretty quickly. And my Madonna has gone. I'm not sure why, but the Madonna has disappeared. Someone has stolen the Madonna. Concrete. And this should also bring traffic across here. And we also should have now new roundabout parts. We have this one, which does seem to fill it up quite nicely. How that looks. Not bad. It needs power, really? Okay. Well, concrete gives power. That's one of the nice benefits of this. It seems to be conductive. As to how to solve this one, let's. Where's the nearest power? There is power from that side, alright. It did jump. Does this make sense? Maybe it doesn't. Would solve the issue. And there we went. Fill this up here. Oh, it does require some synergy, of course. Gonna do the same thing on all sides. And bring it up. Well, it looks pretty symmetrical. There's traffic coming over here. There's nothing just yet that parks there, unfortunately. I had kind of expected that. And there's fire trucks, but they are going all in the wrong direction. And the wee town is established. And there you have it, the French-styled, roughly French-styled rest stop. I do like the way it looks. I'm gonna find some cars in the workshop, and I'm gonna fill this up. Now, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy, and see you next time.